is mixed review, and if you've printed this whole page out, I suggest you pause the video right now and do all 20 of these problems that you see coming up next as a little quiz for yourself, and then turn the video back on and check your work. So I'm going to kind of say, welcome back right now. Hey, welcome back. Here we go. Negative minus another negative. If you think of that as negative 3, turn that into addition of the opposite. You have negative 3 plus negative 9. That makes negative 12. Personally, I would have thought of that in terms of money. I'm $3 in the hole. Take $9 more away. I'm now $12 in the hole. Number 2. Do not say that this is positive 4. This is negative 2 times 2. Remember how the exponent only goes with the 2, making this negative 4, not positive 4. Number 3 minus a negative turns into plus a positive, so we have 4 plus 7 making 11. Number 4, addition, but they've got opposite signs here, so we want to take the sign of the larger, which is positive, and then subtract 8 minus 3 to get 5. Number 5, we do the exponent first. That becomes 5 minus 4, which gives us 1. Number 6 is multiplication, and both numbers have the same sign, so the product will be positive, and 4 times 2 is 8. Number 7, division with opposite signs. That means the quotient will be negative, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. Negative 5 times itself makes positive 25. Number 9, again, we're adding, but the signs are opposite, so there's more positiveness. So our answer will be positive, and subtract the 3 to make 11. So positive 11 for the total there. Hopefully you're getting most of these right. Number 10, 4 minus 3 is just 1. Number 11, the minus and minus pattern turns into plus a positive, so 4 plus 3 is 7. Number 12, you're subtracting. You could think of that as adding a negative 47. You're still going to have to do some borrowing to get 53 as the result. The next one, I'm going to keep the negative 18. I'm going to switch the minus in between to a positive. The opposite of the 22 is going to become negative 22. Now I see negative plus negative, which makes more negativeness, and we have negative 40. I would have thought of this as $18 being in the hole, take away more money. Now I'm down to negative 40 and done it that way personally, instead of doing the addition of the opposite. Number 14, square the 4 to get the 16, square the 3 to get the 9. That second square does not extend to the negative. We now subtract to get 7. Number 15, we add opposites. They cancel out to make 0. Number 16, they don't cancel out because the minus a minus turns into plus a positive, and we get 3 plus 3, which is 6. Number 17 and 18 might be the two that catch you. That's usually what happens in an in-class situation. The first one, 0 divided by negative 7, is 0, but the second one is undefined. Anytime you divide by 0, we have the word undefined to describe the solution. In number 19, with these two sets of absolute values, they pretty much act as parentheses, saying do what's inside of these absolute values first, and then apply the absolute value. So in the first case, we get the absolute value of negative 10 inside, minus, and in the second case, we get the absolute value of negative 1. That becomes 10 minus 1, making 9 as the answer. And the final problem of this little review, order of operations says multiplication, or P for parentheses, but there is no parentheses. These are the type that just group together for multiplication. There is no exponents, so multiplication and division come next, and the multiplication comes second because the division comes first. 10 divided by negative 5 makes negative 2. The next thing we'd end up doing anyways would be this multiplication, and negative times negative makes positive, so plus 8 minus the 5. Working from left to right, negative 2 plus 8 is 6, minus the 5 gives us a final result there of 1.